We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Play action. It's Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Steeler first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll give it to Harris again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Third and 9. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here's first and 10. This one is caught by Robinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, it's Jones. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Throwing is Jones on third down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The NFL sack leader for 2023, T.J. Watt, gets in there to bring him down.
Big-time sack there by T.J. Watt, and he certainly picked up right where he led off. Remember last year, Mike, he led the NFL in sacks with 19. He's made a living off making plays in the backfield, and he continues to do so here.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He'll get this to about midfield. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Giants offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Here comes 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, here's Singletary. And he's gonna get that 1st down. Tackle made up at the 13.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
Slayton is the man in motion. They'll go back to Singletary on 1st down. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. He'll try to run for it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Here's Jamie Gillen on now as he's standing right around his own goal line. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here with Warren. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Once again, it's Warren. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third down and 9. Here's Wilson. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. That's a Steeler 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Here's a handoff to Warren. He's to the 10. The speed on display. He's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. Throwing, Jones. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Nice catch here by Theo Johnson, the young rookie tight end, and I really like his upside. I think he's kind of a long, rangy guy. He's got a great catch radius, and he can really get vertical downfield. One of only 5 FBS tight ends last year, Mike, with 7+ touchdowns. So I think the Giants have a chance here to develop him and give Daniel Jones another offensive weapon as they look to get this thing back on track. You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On play action, it's Jones. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
From the gun on third down, Jones. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Giants. Here's Austin to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, here's Wilson. He finds Austin with the grab. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Another run here with Harris. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's third down and a few inches. Now it's Wilson. Now a screen set up for Harris. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. you're already in field goal range. So now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone.
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Brian Burns with the sack, and that's exactly the type of play the Giants envisioned when they traded for him from Carolina back in March. Only 8 sacks a season ago, and the question was that production indicative of him as a player or more of his surroundings? But either way, he's picked up right where he left off, and he's one of the best pass rushers in the entire league.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Wilson. Here's a screen set up for Warren. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Wilson lines up in the pistol. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Throwing again. Wilson. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Russell Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Past midfield. Look at him go. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. The Giants offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Here's Jones. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. The Giants offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Jones. That's to Robinson. He's got it. 3rd and long. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here comes Greg Joseph and the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. Joseph's kick is good. And the Giants are on the board just before halftime. So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Jones. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll try the left side with Singletary. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and 5. To throw, it's Jones. Open man, that's Slayton. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On the give, it's Singletary. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, Jones. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Jones operating out of the... This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
From the gun, it's a give to Singletary. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jones. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and They get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. A give to Singletary on the zone read. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. Here's a 3rd down and 4. In motion, it's Robinson. Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Now it is 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Singletary. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
To throw is Jones. He's got it at the 3. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Jones. And he's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Wilson. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. A give, and here comes Harris. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Jones. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary. They'll keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of him, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe. The Steelers' offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a 1st down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Still going. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. Play action now. It's Jones. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now Jones. Open man is Robinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. On play action, it's Jones. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll give it to Harris again. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Just a short gain to the 33-yard line. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. On 2nd down, a run with Harris. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Wilson to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
4th down. Here's Wilson. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.